Okay. But let's get into travel because I know everybody loves travel and I want to show you just a couple tricks. All right, let's just go to Las Vegas is one of my favorite places to go, even though I live in Nashville here. Let me just type in Las Vegas and let me come over here. I think it was July 20 through the 23rd. Okay. So then I put in my dates of when I'm going to go, and I'm just going to show you a couple tricks on how this works and kind of teach you on the product here. Because once you really learn this product and become a master of it, you're not going to have any problem getting signups. Because again, do you have to convince somebody to spend money? One of my pitches, or one of the things I like to say, is if you handed me $20 and let's say I handed you back 200, would you do it? Is there anybody that you know would say no to that deal? No, of course not. And so don't overthink this. It's not a hard pitch. You're putting money back into people's pockets. They're going to be putting more in than what's going out. Is that hard to convince somebody to do? Not at all. All right. So here's what I want you to do. When you get into any of these travel deals, real quick, I'm going to hit the annotate button so I could draw. See this box up here that says recommended? All right. There is a little drop down if you click it. Okay. So if I come over here and I click the drop down, one thing so I can look at things like this. First of all, I could hit low to high. And if I click low to high, it's going to show me this. Like, look, the Strat Hotel, not the best hotel in Vegas, $5. But hotels and Orbits are selling it for $5 too. There's nothing there. But Rio just redid all their rooms. Okay. They used to be a dump. They just redid all their rooms. You could stay for $8 a night. Okay. Hotels.com is $16 a night, but we're 50% off that hotel right there. Not the greatest hotel. But look, it's cheaper than Circus, which is not the greatest, but there's Excalibur, a couple. So, look at these. What's funny is, like, in Nashville, you can never stay anywhere for $8 a night. You can't even find a hotel full of hookers and heroin for like 30, $40 a night, let alone $8 a night, right? So check this out. So we went low to high, but here's another thing I want you to look at. I want you to click on discount, okay? Because what it does is it pulls up some of the biggest discounts. For example, the Golden Gate Hotel, I think that's probably downtown or whatever. Hotels.com, $138 a night. Orbit's $138 a night. We're $29 a night. Westgate used to be the Hilton, great hotel there. It's right by the convention center. You take a tram, you get there. Hotels.com, $99. Orbis.com, $24. Okay. So that right there is about a $75 savings in just one single night. Do you think people have a hard time buying this membership for $20 when you're seeing deals like this? Let me just clear up that there. And we could keep going down, but there's some other ones here I want you to see here, because we don't want to just talk about the lowest of hotels. We want to talk about some really nice hotels. Nobu is a very upscale, high-end hotel, part of Caesar's Palace. Hotels.com, 102 a night, $64 a night. Okay. And there's a lot of people, influencers, that want to stay at Nobu. They want to put that on their Instagram, right? And we could keep looking. Park MGM, $39, but we're gonna get up here. I'm gonna show you some really good deals here. Nomad, Signature MLM. Okay, all these, the Palms.
And what we've done here is also have some of these already pre-recorded for you for prospecting purposes. So you'll be able to use this recorded webinar, and then we've got Dave has made some of these into presentations that are short and sweet, that just show the real value of what's going on. And you can use these for your prospecting and also use them for recruiting influencers. Like I mentioned before, there's over 5 million very influential travel influencers out there. And these travel influencers really don't have a way to make residual income, and they don't have a way to make leveraged income. And here at SaveClub, we've got both. And when you're able to supply these influencers with pre-done creatives, pre-done landing pages, and sales materials like this, that now you can really get into finding somebody that you can recruit, and it could change your whole life in terms of what they've got. We see our leaderboard now with people that are recruiting 100, 200 people. I'll tell you what, some of these travel influencers, some of these people have such major reach that with just one or two posts, they could surpass that times 5. I fully believe our biggest recruiters are going to come from the influencer market and utilizing these tools. That's why we put so much effort and energy into creating these reels, and they're already getting a great response. some of the stuff we post out there, I can see has thousands of views just within the first hour.
Yeah, we got all kind. We'll show the folder with all kinds of stuff. There's other cool things to know too. It's like you could like right here, the Venetian. Everybody know the Venetian? I mean, it's one of the best resorts on the Las Vegas Strip, right?
All suites.
Yeah, all suites. Check this out. Hotels.com, $256 a night. Orbit's $256 a night. Priceline, $223 a night. Our price, $99 a night, $156 off. So we have people that are out there like, see, there's two types of people. There's ones that just like to save money because they need it. They need it in their budget. There's other ones that are like, if you gave me an extra 175 bucks, I'm going to now I'm going to go eat dinner. I'm going to go buy drinks. I'm going to go put it in the slot machine. And because it's all about lifestyle, I want to have a better lifestyle. And why would I pay $256 for the exact same room on the exact same night instead of 99? I'd want to go take that and put that in the slot machine. I'd want to go down to the best steakhouse down there or whatever. You see, even Palazzo, now that's owned by the Venetian, $102 a night compared to $256 a night. Okay. So these deals are out there all day, every day. And you can just keep looking at these deals. I'm just going to erase my chicken scratch here and find them. Now, other things you could do too sometimes is look, Westgate, I think it was $24 one night. Now it's $17. So as you change the dates, things will change because Vegas is one of those towns that have stuff going on all the time. But you might choose another date and the prices could be totally different. But one other thing I'm going to show you just for the travel portal, just to educate all of you a little bit more on some of the cool things that you can do with it, is just show you one more other thing. So you can organize it lowest to highest. Okay. You could organize it by discount. Okay. Like right here, Priceline.com wants for the Rio on this date, $169. We got it for $12. Now, Orbit's an hotel, they're $51. Here, I don't know what Mardi Gras is. Some of these other hotels I don't pay too much attention to. I look at the good ones. But Lux are $20 a night. They're $28 a night. We're still cheaper though. But if I come up here again, remember, you can go from showing the highest discount, price low to high, $7. And then over here, I just want to show you this because this is kind of neat. One, you could search by, all the features. But like if you're going to Vegas and let's say you have an MGM credit card, okay, where you get extra points and you just want to see the MGM hotels, I could click that and see all the hotels that are owned by MGM. Or I could see all the hotels that are owned by Caesars just by clicking that one button. Maybe I got a Caesars rewards card or something like that. Now this is Vegas, but it will work anywhere. Now, if I want to type in the Wynn, you could actually type in a hotel name. And even this one, everybody knows the Wynn. The Wynn is probably known as one of the best properties in Las Vegas. $249 a night. We're $141 a night. Okay. Pretty great. The Encore Priceline wants $249 a night. We're $127 a night.